Let's go.
One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life. Got a safe that's full of friends. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got the roll of
That's a
dice.
nigga
That's
ready.
why.
Let's go.
All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got the roll of dice. That's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, I'm married to this game. That's who I made my wife. Said I die alone.
Yo, what up? This your boy DJ Roby, aka Jada Barber, and you live on this episode of This is Bananas. Today, I got the big homie, Elgin's very own, my main man, Bobby Davis, aka City Miles Trucking.
Hey.
You make sure, man, that you want to turn your phone on Facebook.
I got
See if
you.
you got your see if it's connected to you. Make sure everything's connected.
Yeah, I'm on there right now.
You on there right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, turn your volume down. What's going on, Elgin? What's going on, Schaumburg, Streamwood, Hanover Park, Carroll Stream, surrounding suburbs? What's going on with everybody, man? Just another day. Another day, man. We just got through with the Super Bowl. Man, I'm getting the feedback. Is yours down?
I think I got it like that, yeah. We right there. We good.
No, your volume down on your phone.
Damn, when I went live somewhere else.
Make sure it's down on this TV on the screen too, because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, get us no crazy feedback.
You good?
going on. What's going on with y'all out there, man? Like I said, we just had Super Bowl weekend, you know. Interesting little, you know, interesting game, man. Wouldn't you say?
Man, it was a great game. Very interesting. Taylor Swift led the way.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
What was it? What we
You know,
gonna call
America
it?
was behind it.
The Kansas City Swifts.
Kansas City Swifts, man. My man Travis Kelce leading the way, boy. The man with the bro beard out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up, though, man.
Him and Patty Mahomes did their thing.
Yeah, they did, man. Who did you have?
Man, honestly, man, I had the Chiefs.
You had the Chiefs?
Yeah, man. Hard to go against the GOAT.
Yeah.
The GOAT. Three-time champ. Patty Mahomes, you know.
That's what's happening. We got a couple people checking in. What's going on, y'all out there? E-Town, what's going on? Little, what's going on? Canetta, Robert, what's going on? What's going on? Latasha, appreciate everybody checking in. Vanessa, what's happening, man? Thank you all for checking in. Do me a favor. Share the page, please. Share the page. You know what I'm saying?
Share the page,
Share
like
the
and follow.
page, man. Share the love. You know what I'm saying? This is what is this? Second side piece post Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah,
Share
man.
the
You know. Hey, this the 15th,
The
man.
15th said,
you know,
hey,
everybody
yeah.
waiting for their little significant other to go to work
Hey.
or do whatever they had to do.
That's what's up,
Get
man.
that little dip in, you know what I'm saying? Salute to all y'all, man.
So share me, please. Share us. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, though, man, no, like we're gonna go back to the game, though, man. That was like, so you saying that Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT?
Man, I believe, man, he the GOAT, man. He can do what Aaron Rodgers do, throw the ball, and he definitely got the mindset of Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? And he a winner, he a competitor, and I'm not betting against that man.
You say you ain't betting against
No
him,
money
huh?
against the GOAT,
No money against the GOAT?
ever.
I don't know, man.
The Niners had a good team, man. They had a good game plan, but I just feel Patty Mahomes and them executed, and they wanted the game a little bit more. And they've been there before, you know what I mean? So it's tough for a team to go against a team that's been there before. They got the experience.
Yeah, man. What is you watching on your phone, bro?
Oh, man, I don't know what I'm watching. Man, I
What is
thought I
going-
was live,
man. What is
man,
going
you know.
on, man? Like, yeah,
I thought I was live.
Yeah,
I'm
click
just-
into it so you can see the comments.
Okay, man,
Yeah,
I'm
there you
seeing
go,
it.
yeah.
What up, man? What
Yeah,
up,
you
bro?
gotta- you know, I know
I
you-
see you out there, Canetta. I see you, Linda.
Yeah,
You
man.
know.
So like I thought San Francisco, man, was like nice, but I'm gonna tell you like this, man. That boy McCaffrey,
Man, he nice, dude.
That boy is a problem.
A real problem out the backfield.
Single-handedly, right?
Yes.
I said, God,
He a monster.
dog,
He a
man,
cheat
this-
code, man.
This dude right here can play some ball, man.
Yeah, I agree with you on that situation.
And I was asked a lot of questions at the shop this week, like, man, why did Carolina trade this dude?
Financial purposes. I have no idea. How do you? I don't know. I don't know.
How do you trade somebody
How do you
like
answer
that,
to
though,
that? Because what did you receive to
and that's what
compensate
people are
for?
saying. Like, man, what did they receive to give this dude up? And this dude single-handedly gave Kansas City issues, man.
They just didn't want to pay the man.
Man, come on.
San Francisco gave that
come
man
on,
his money, man.
You gotta
15,
pay the
$16
man,
million
man. What's
a year.
going on, Boo, man? What's going on, Breon? What's going on, Maryland? What's going on, Chris? What's going on, Will Dumas? What's going on, Patricia? Once again, please share the page, man. Tonight we just gonna be sitting back, chilling, you know, open conversation, you know, and talk about, you know, my man Bobby, aka City Miles, trucking from, you know, starting from the bottom to where he at, you know, where he at today. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I think is some great moves with Bobby, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So back to, I was really hoping that Baltimore pulled it off, because I'm a big believer in Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, man, dude, he do a lot of great things with the football, man. He could run, pass. He got the whole community behind him too, man. I definitely.
So what you think it is that he's missing, man?
In reality,
Well, I guess if you want to say reality.
in reality, man, I believe he rely on his athletic skill a little bit too much, man. You know, he need to read the defense a little bit more, let the game come to him. You know,
Because it seemed like, but the whole year,
he does good from week to week. You can scheme on somebody, but you know, come to playoffs, you gotta bunker down or come make a play or make a read or do something like that.
Right.
I just don't think he can make that. He's not gonna make that play. And the defensive coordinators, they play one way the first half, and then
like
the second
he froze
half.
up to me though, man. I
He
was
froze.
Like,
He
man,
frees
come
up
on,
every
you know,
time.
you
Last 3 years in a row.
You can't free.
This dude's scoring 10
points.
points in a playoff game 3 years in a row.
That's crazy,
And they the favorite.
man.
And he was at the crib. You know
Yes.
what I mean? So
You a Bears fan?
I don't hate him. You know, I'm a Cowboys fan. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, oh my God, you a Cowboys?
I'm a Cowboys fan, but I'm not. So I'm not here. I can't talk about the Bears and the Steelers. I can't talk about nobody. You know what I'm saying? My team ain't did nothing.
So if you were the Bears GM, you got the first pick. What are you doing? Are you trading this pick? What are you doing?
I believe a good team starts with the offensive defensive line. So I'm keeping the pick. I may trade back, but we got the quarterback in Justin Fields. If you want to say we, you know what I mean? I guess Chicago has the Justin Fields, but I think you need to get an offensive lineman, solidify that, to get a man a chance to throw the ball, run the ball, do what he got to do.
Yeah, you got to get a man a chance.
Yeah.
I was just talking to my homie, my brother Shaylon, about it. I was just like, man, dude, I would trade the first pick.
Yeah,
And I
definitely
got to
would.
get some defensive guys, man.
You got to.
Like some real, because to me the Bears' problem is they secondary, man.
Okay.
You know, they secondary for years has been just horrible. They 2-minute defense has been horrible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like any offense they install a 2-minute offense. The Bears is up 17, whatever,
Right.
and they will blow the lead, bro. They will blow the lead with the last 2 minutes of the game.
But I mean,
Every
that
time.
has to do a combination of two things, man. You know,
Okay, talk to
a
me,
pass rush always makes a defensive backfield look good, right?
Yeah, it do.
You know what I mean? So they got rid of Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
He had one of his best seasons ever, right? This past year.
They
He
had
15 sacks.
they had Khalil Mack, in my opinion, playing in the wrong position. They had him, you know what I'm saying, on the ground.
Right.
You got to keep Khalil Mack standing up, man. I think he's more deadly.
But to what you're saying, the last year or two, Khalil Mack was on the Bears still had a top 10, top 15 defense. Once they let Khalil Mack go, Raekwon go, all their veterans go, you know, their defense fell back.
It's all about the veterans, man.
It's all about the veterans. They make
So
a
that's
team
what
go.
I'm saying. Like, and that's what I was telling my bro. Like, hey, man, I think I'm gonna go into the free agency market, and I got to get veterans. It's kind of like, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it. It's kind of like what Deion Sanders is doing.
Ooh,
Yeah,
we
it's-
hit a subject right there.
yeah,
You and
it's
Deion
ki-
Sanders.
Yeah, man,
I
you're
know,
right.
man, because you know I was gonna come, you know, because I'm out here. I got to come defend Prime. And I know you against Prime.
I'm not.
I'm not sure. I know you're not against him,
No,
but
I'm not
you're
against
just
him.
not like you're not all with what he with, because he got it's a lot of negatives that come behind that, you know.
Prime to me, man.
But
yeah,
he's doing a new way though, right? Am I right or wrong? He's taking all the free agents. He's taking the players that ain't playing. He's taking the players that Alabama, Georgia,
No,
Notre
man,
Dame.
ain't
He got
none of
these.
that.
All
No,
the players
he
are stashed on the bench, And then man, come to my school. I'll give you a little tick, man. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't getting no tick though.
Why not?
They ain't getting no tick, man. Them boys was pissed off in that locker room, man, because he had too many guys he had too many good guys who transferred into the school,
Correct,
that wasn't seeing the field. Because
but this the thing though. So if you weren't seeing that, you left your school because you wasn't getting no tick, right? And then you come to Deion Sanders, flop by college, and you weren't getting no tick then either. So what does that say for you as a player though?
True.
Is that?
I think I call Colorado the new Last Chance U, man.
Man, come on, man. It's bigger than that, Jimmy. It's bigger than that, man.
I call it Last Chance U, man. Because think about it. This dude had 21 players that was fifth-year seniors.
Okay, gave them the opportunity. They got the opportunity.
They got the opportunity
Right.
because they didn't get an opportunity at the school that they were at.
Correct.
So this is your last chance to show and prove. And if you don't, so that's why a
you
lot
outta
of
here
dudes,
anyway. You
That's
know what
why
I'm
a lot
saying?
of dudes was pissed off because they like, man,
This is my last
this
chance.
my last chance.
Okay, I agree with you.
You understand
I
what
agree
I'm
with
saying?
you. But what about the players that's in that in between where they're freshman or sophomore, maybe juniors, and they want to transfer
He
out?
ain't gotten in.
They landed what, top 5 recruit lineman in the country? What's his name?
Come on, man.
Dude, that's something though.
Come, Bob.
Jim,
You play football yourself, man.
I understand I play football, so I know what it
Did you
takes.
know there's a difference between high school ball,
In college ball, and pro ball.
and in pro ball, and
And semi-pro.
semi-pro ball?
Hey,
It's a whole lot of it's levels to this shit.
correct.
You
There's
feel me?
absolute levels to this
So
shit.
you got this dude. I'm gonna talk about this dude for a second. My
Go ahead.
man that's out of IMG Academy. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, you went to a nice football school, period.
Okay.
You on an all-star football team
Okay.
to start. You understand me?
Correct.
Y'all got the best of the best. But let's put this out there. They're not even the best team in Florida. No, they're not.
Who was the best team in Florida?
Ah, man, I think it's a yellow and green team, man. Saint something, man. I believe
Are they out of
it's-
Miami?
Hey, no, they're not out of Miami. Is it St. Thomas? Hey, for my football people out there, real quick, if y'all familiar with Florida football, it's a squad that's in Florida that IMG will not play. They will not play them. Yeah, but anyways, let me run this back.
Run it back.
IMG played East St. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about East St. Louis?
East St. Louis.
Man, them boys ain't talking about nothing out there. I think they about a name.
Oh, they did.
They about a name.
IMG smoked them.
Okay.
But however, my man gave up a few sacks though. And these is high school boys who ain't even as nearly as good and skilled as college dudes.
But why did he obtain that ranking though?
Because he went to IMG.
That you saying that's it?
That's it,
You
bro.
say he had to put no work in? No, the tape don't show itself?
Come on. Who are you playing against? You're not playing against a defensive end that's 6'6", 240 that's got hand movements. You're playing against a dude who that's I don't know what what's your height, Bobby?
About 6'2".
About 6'2", 6'1", 180 pounds coming off the edge.
Right. You're gonna look good.
You gonna look good,
Always
bro.
gonna look
You
good.
gonna look good. You gonna look hella good.
Right.
What's going on, Greg? St. Thomas and Nick? Yeah,
St. Ankle now. Okay.
yeah.
That's where he's from.
That's the That's the number one team in Florida.
Okay.
IMG don't play them.
Okay.
You got to understand how this thing works, man. You.
But I mean, he still obtained his ranking though.
So he obtained his ranking.
But
Yeah,
but you know what Deion them need? We just needed something for.
I give him that.
We just needed we needed something. We needed somebody to protect Shador.
Listen, bro.
You hear me?
I hear you.
Cause Shador, he ain't had no protection all year. That's
Come
the thing.
on, man.
Are you
Are you-
serious?
are you
he had
serious,
he had a bunch of backup linemen blocking for him for the whole time.
This is last
He's a
chance.
5-star athlete.
This is the last chance you'll be talking about, man.
This is not your last chance shoot.
Bob.
Come on, Jimmy. Last chance.
Colorado football team in 2021, their
They won.
quarterback was sacked less than what Shador was.
because they had to produce a big play offense to put up points. He had to hold on to the ball.
Shador is the reason why he got a lot of those sacks, bro. He ran outside the pocket.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying?
He's a different type of quarterback.
He ain't no mobile quarterback because he ain't got wheels.
He's learning.
He learning.
He's learning.
Hey man, we kind of far, but you learning. But now you out here saying that you're the best quarterback in college football.
He's the best
right
football,
now.
but he's still learning. He learned how to adjust the defenses and blitzes and everything like that, man. We didn't play. I didn't play it from the QB spot, Jimmy.
I understand you played from the QB, Bob, and I respect your game 100%.
Most
bro.
definitely.
I respect your game 100%, man.
Yeah.
But we talking about college ball here, and we talking about like who has a NFL type line in college football. Who? Talk to me.
Every team in the SEC.
No.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Georgia doesn't have an NFL lineman.
Their quarterback was having a problem. He got sacked plenty of times.
Yeah, but
bro.
they still have a good program.
How
All their
many-
linemen are going to the pros.
Because these
Georgia,
are-
Tennessee, Texas,
Because-
Alabama.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Auburn.
Right.
All those guys are going straight to the league.
Okay.
Right.
I respect that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? However, you can't sit up here and tell me that the reason why Colorado was not good is because their line was trash when they had got hand-picked linemen in the first place. Okay. So whose fault is that? The coach picked the guys. You dismissed your whole squad and you went out and hand-picked some guys. Then you're gonna say that they trash. You can't do that, man.
You're right.
You can't do that.
You're right.
Because the same thing is going to happen this year. I guarantee y'all right now, the same thing is going to happen this year. You know what I'm saying? Where he's going to be like, oh, well, the offensive line. So who talks about an offensive line in college football, man?
Because he's more defending himself to the naysayers and the people that's hating on him. You
It's
get what
a
I'm saying?
conflict of interest.
What do you mean?
Your daddy being your head football coach. That's
Plenty of people daddies are their head coach.
not in college ball. Not in college ball. Maybe high school ball. And even in high school ball, there's biases because Matt Shabert.
Oh shit, he had a name right there. Okay.
You understand? Hey, I'm gonna bring this home.
but I mean, but Matt was good though.
Hold on, Matt was good. His daddy favored him, right?
He correctly
Nebraska,
did.
Wisconsin came out there to check him out, right?
Correct.
Who did they see?
T. Hayes.
They saw T. Hayes.
Yeah.
T. Hayes was getting off, right?
Correct.
Did Coach Shabert put T. Hayes on the map? No. You understand what I'm saying? Because that was his son. He was making sure his son was good. And in the midst of him making sure his son was good, they was like, yo, who was that guy?
Right.
You feel me? So what I'm saying is I would love to see Shador, and I'm not gonna say Shador sucks. I was a Shador fan when they was at Jackson.
I just think he got the raw skills. I think Deion Sanders is his daddy. You get what I'm saying? But he just needs time to develop the little intricacy of being a quarterback.
Mike DiPiazza said Arkansas had the greatest line. Arkansas,
They always got great lines.
yeah, they got great lines. I mean, you got to think about it, man.
Is that the old linebacker Mike DiPiazza?
Yeah, that's Mike DiPiazza.
Come on, man.
What's going on, DiPiazza?
What's up, Mikey?
What's going on, Andre Hodges? Andre Hodges sat there and rocked out, man, at the auto show again this year, man. The guy, he be doing this thing, man. Tune in to We in the Basement, man. Follow the guy, Andre Hodges, man. What up, big bro? But I'm not gonna go off derail because I'm gonna bring up what I'm saying.
No, back it up. I'm listening right here.
So the offensive tackle position, your blind side position.
That's one of the most important positions in football.
Most important positions on a football
So
field.
that's who
bro.
they went and got for Shador.
So you went and got, and this dude is 17 years old.
Okay.
He's 17 years old. He ain't got strength as a 24, 25-year-old. I don't care what you say. It's the levels to this. You can get to that point. You're not plug and play.
Right.
You haven't even seen the type of speed that this game is played at for you to sit up here and talk your smack like, oh, he ain't never finna get sacked again. What?
Hey, man, you got to sound confident, though, right?
Bro, you ain't bench pressing 400 pounds.
Man, that's sad.
You can't get 400 pounds off. How many times can you get 225 off your chest? And you talking crazy?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Nick Saban had this thing. When you come to Alabama, you're not going to see the field until you're a junior
But you
until
don't
your
feel
junior year.
you don't feel Nick Saban held a storage of players back for years, holding them back.
He-
You got 15 future pro running backs and linemen all just sitting at the disposal on the sideline, and these other schools you competing against don't got those players.
They went
You don't
pro.
feel-
They
you
went
don't-
pro, didn't they?
They had to go pro because they didn't have no choice. They was gonna be
They
stuck
went
in the
pro.
backfield, stuck
No.
behind Nick.
They went pro because they went pro because they believed in the process. You have to be produced. See, these young boys now just think, man, I can go out here and just do what I want to do. But and you no, you're not finna do that, bro.
No.
You're not. I'm finna chin check you real quick, youngster. And that's exactly what's finna happen since you was talking. And now you done made yourself a target.
Right. But I believe
and-
I believe help is on the way to help Deion though, with the coaches, the
Come
scouting.
on, man.
Come on, man.
You
They're not just.
constantly.
They're not going to be no middle of the
his
road
whole-
team for years.
his
You gotta think the
coaches-
Pac-12 is about to get weak.
The Pac-12 is just became the Big Ten. Ain't no more
Essentially-
Pac-12.
Essentially, you're right.
There's 2 teams
You're
left
right.
in the Pac-12.
You're right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So they moved to the Big 12. They have a chance, but let's not get things twisted. Hey, them boys want to go to the national championship in the Big 12. You got Kansas, you got Cincinnati, you got Baylor, you got TCU, you got Nebraska. These boys want to go for the national championship,
Right.
and they not finished. And these coaches, bro, these coaches is football gurus. What up, Brandon? Brandon said, "What's happening?"
What up, B. Harris, man?
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm
Shout out
saying
to
is,
Exclusive Kicks, man.
yeah, yep. He got the nice gym
Yes,
shoes.
sir,
You
man.
want some gym shoes, man? Holla at
Holla
him.
at B. Harris, man.
Yep, man. So yeah, man, it's I just think it's a process. I'm not hating on him, but I'm gonna tell you like this: Deion's supposed to have a really good squad. There's no doubt about it because you handpicked your team.
Okay, but
Everybody is plug and
so
play.
this is his first year playing like Jacksonville State or Jackson State was low D3 type, D1 type shit. You get what I'm saying?
And
he dominated, but he didn't dominate all the way down there. He had his struggles. So he take his first year at Colorado. It is what it is. It was a wash. Give this man 1-2 more years, whether his son behind quarterback or not, man. I think he gonna make changes. I think he one of those coaches, man.
Deion going in too, bro.
Man, he's not going to the league,
No,
man.
no, hell no, he ain't going to the
Then
league.
where's he going?
He going home. He ain't got no more investment in football, bro. His
No,
son-
man,
yeah, I'm
he didn't.
trying
I think he didn't do that
Nah.
for his kids, man.
He did it
Only
for
time will
his kids,
tell.
bro.
No,
He did it for his kids, man. You gotta listen to Deion talk, Robbie.
dude, man, he's doing it for the program, man.
Nah, for the program. Come on, man, Bobby, man.
Come on, Jimmy,
We
man.
from the same neighborhood, man. I think you'll know a hustler when you see one, man.
Yeah, man, you got to.
If I promise to God, bro. If Deion Sanders was to come in this room and he sat right where you at, I look at him and say, man,
You full of shit.
you full of shit.
Man, get the fuck out of here, Jimmy. You gotta give
Hey,
Deion
but
more credit than that,
I
man.
would say Deion, you full of shit,
Man,
but I feel you though.
He giving people platforms,
He
right or wrong. Is he giving people platforms coming to his school and putting money in their pocket, right?
Oh man, Mike keep talking about he saved my life, man, when we played St. Charles and I got thrown the dump pass and you know what I'm saying? That hit that you put on old boy, man, you got 15 yards for that and in this
Back
day.
in the day, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Mike
No, but
used-
real spiel, man. You can't bullshit a bullshitter, you understand me?
I'm not saying Deion Sanders about bullshit, man. You just gotta let it play through, man. It's been one season. Judge the man after this year.
He
You know
ran
what I'm
his mouth.
saying?
He ran his mouth too much. He said,
Man, he just said this, he a celebrity. He had a celebrities backing him. I think the media portrayed you to feel opposite way.
It don't
you
matter
know?
to me, man, because I'm a Georgia fan, and we
Georgia.
And you see them 3 helmets that's right over there, right in that order:
Yeah, I see it.
Georgia, Oregon, and Florida State.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm a big Nebraska fan. You know what I'm saying?
Are you?
Oh my God, man! Tommy Frazier, Lawrence Phillips, Scotty Frost.
So, do you think Nebraska?
Levante
beat,
David.
you think Nebraska gonna beat Colorado this year? Then
Man, of course.
you know who their quarterback is, right?
No.
Brock Purdy, but little brother.
Of course, then. It's definitely a pretty
Nebraska would have beat Colorado last year, but they went through 3 quarterbacks.
in that game. They couldn't beat them. Yeah.
in that
But that
game,
game
man.
was a defensive stalwart game, man. They couldn't gain a yard on each other.
Yeah.
Did you see that? You remember that game?
Yeah, I remember that game,
Okay.
man. It was but that's kind of like when Colorado got to like kind of like got exposed, man, you know, in my opinion, because now people got film on you. Once people get film on you, they can
changes
plan.
the game.
They can plan for
And
you.
then if this team stopped you from doing that, that team can stop you doing the same thing. So now
Absolutely.
you got to figure out how to just beat that thing that people were stopping you from doing.
Yeah.
Which is what I think happened to Shadura towards the end of the year. Everybody kept running the same scheme that he couldn't figure out.
This is true, man.
So-
So speaking of football, man, you played football, man.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You played at Elgin High School. Did you play at Larkin as well?
Yeah, I played one season my junior year at Larkin, man. I sat on the bench, but I was
sat
up
on
at
the
Larkin.
bench,
Yeah,
bro?
man, I sat that junior year, man. They had 5 All-State guys, 10 All-Conference guys. I transferred at the wrong year, man. I definitely sat there. Should have stayed at the alma mater, Elgin High. You know what I'm saying?
Elgin. But
Yeah.
you know what? I had the opportunity, man, to play football with you,
Correct.
man, on the semi-pro level, man. And I would say, man, that you were one hell of a player, man. Especially at the quarterback spot, man. You know the game.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? I just remember just being out there with you, man, and you can direct the game, and we didn't even have to be in a huddle. You see things different.
Right.
That's a special kind of person, man. You know what I mean? So you got that skill set where you can be like an offensive coordinator for real, man.
Man, you know how it is, man. You know, I always say, man, the backup quarterback always probably one of the smartest guys on the field, man.
You stupid, man. No, but you move. You
I definitely
move the
played,
ball,
man.
though.
I'm just talking shit, man. I moved the ball, man. I just seen the game just seemed to slow down, man. I always seem like I know what each and every player on the field doing, whether it be an offensive guy, a defensive guy. I just think that it makes the game easier when you know what they're doing. So that helped me out a lot.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
though, man. You know, you had a real good skill set, man.
Definitely,
I would
playing
say that you.
semi-pro for. We played semi-pro together for about 13, 14 years.
Yeah, bro. It
We
was
35 years old.
35
suiting up,
years old. What's
Saturday
going on, Josh
nights, bro.
Anthony,
You know what
man?
I'm saying? Josh Anthony.
Josh Anthony played with us out there, man. Bob, I would have to
He
say,
hung
man.
it up a little bit before we did, but
Yeah, you. I always wanted to tell you this, bro. You bogus as hell, man.
oh shit, man, what I done did now?
Because man, we was up playing the squad of Kenosha.
Oh, when I threw that little pass.
You threw me a what is it, a swing pass, bro.
Okay, man.
And
think about
you threw me a swing pass, man. I know you had to seen that linebacker sitting over there, bro.
man, but you I think, man, it was either you or me. you
Bro,
know what I'm saying?
hey.
And I'm the quarterback, so I got to live to see the next play. You
I
feel
ain't
me?
never in my life got hit that hard, bro. I
Hey,
mean,
man.
you got me teed off on, and you and I go back to the hood and said, man, Bob, that's what we owe you. He's like, hey man, you all right though? And you said, oh my bad, Joe.
Hey, man.
I'm tapping my helmet before the coach to bring me out.
I try not to set people up like that, man. But sometimes, man, you at QB1, man, you got to get that ball out, man. Definitely already took a sack. You remember that game, man? I don't know if we was out in Milwaukee. I don't know if we was in Milwaukee or we was out there that way. I'm playing receiver, man.
Uh-huh.
You remember I caught that post? Dude smacked me going over the middle, dog. I ain't never got hit up in my life. You remember both teams was on the same sideline?
Yeah, both teams on the same sideline.
And then I walked to the sideline with no other players, you know what
Hey,
I'm
man.
saying? And motherfuckers talking about concussions and shit.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm
hey,
saying? Like,
you
man,
got me a concussion, bro. I'm
right.
telling you,
Motherfuckers ain't built like that, man.
man, my toes was tingling, man. My hands was numb, and I'm tapping my helmet for the coach to bring me out. And he run another play. I'm like, man, this is crazy, man. It's like, damn, Bob just set me up for the kill, man. You laughing your ass off, man, in the huddle, man. Like, man, my bad, J-Bro.
Dude, my bad, man, dude. I'm sorry about that, man.
I had some funny times with you, man. I remember when we was at the Barrington Fieldhouse. We might have been playing the Venom, and you had the Walter Payton high step juke move,
Juke
man.
moves. No, skinny Bobby, high knees up. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
hey, you
Chucking
came
like
over to the
this.
sideline because me and you were like the oldest mugs on the squad, right?
right.
You said, you tapped me, you said, hey, J-Bro, how that look?
Hey. Hey, man.
Hey, slow motion.
Slow motion. Hey, we wanted to be out there so bad, man, still playing, knowing that we wasting our Saturday night. Look, we were driving 2 hours to go play football, dog.
Hey, Samaj said
Saturday
you
night.
set him up running the slant too,
Come
bro.
on, Samaj, man. But Samaj, hey, the way Samaj got on that field, that boy held on to them balls.
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, hey, Samaj was out there
caught everything, man. That nigga was running, boy. boy got a little chubby, boy. That's my dude, though.
Hey man, me and Samaj looked like the little roly polies out there playing ball, bro. But Samaj was out there getting money, man.
Samaj was, dude.
Hey, Samaj,
Came out
Bobby
there
was
little
out there trying to
two-season,
set
did
us
his
up
thing.
for the kill, man.
Samaj Desmond was a good player too, man. That came out with Samaj.
yeah.
Desmond wrapped up everybody.
Oh, Dez, man,
He
Dez
definitely
was a
nice, man.
crazy open field tackler,
Yeah,
man.
he's one of the best I've ever seen. No bullshit.
Puna.
Punta.
No, Puna. Puna, yeah.
He
Puna.
definitely was one of the. He was good. He played for a little bit of time, but he was one of those ones. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Hey, is y'all good out there, man? Is y'all, I'm getting a little feedback in my headphones, man. Are you getting a little feedback in yours?
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of feedback.
Yes,
I got
sir.
Anton over here. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all good? Are y'all getting feedback
Saying-
out there?
talking
Let
to
me know.
about me and Joe Cotton used to battle out at the football field, play quarterback. You know, Elgin High. Got a
Oh
couple of my
yeah,
former teammates out
Joe. Hey,
here.
Joe Cotton just checked in too. Hey, Joe Cotton has some he has some speed, bro. Like you
Dude.
wouldn't even think this dude.
Man, I ain't never seen nobody run a quarterback sneak like this guy.
Hey, pregnant as hell.
Oh my god. Are you talking about the old Joe Cotton?
Hey, man,
We talking about the young one?
Hey,
Okay.
dog.
Either way.
Oh man, the
I talked to
Raptors
him
Joe
yesterday,
Cotton,
man. He
man.
still say he can play right now to the day. Any
Oh
position,
man, dog, man. Joe Cotton was out there, man, handling the ball, man, out there in Rockford,
Rockford,
man.
man.
That boy for the he was on two squads.
He
man.
played for the Raptors. He played with that team we couldn't beat. They fucked us up every time.
way out there in the country, man.
Green team.
No, they was purple. No, they was blue and blue.
The Rush.
Roscoe Rush, man.
Rush, man.
Yeah.
They had our number, man. We
All
couldn't,
the time,
we couldn't
man.
beat them,
Could
dude.
not beat them, man.
For nothing, for the
And we
life
had
of
an
us,
NFL coach.
man. NFL coach, Coach Dickerson.
That
man.
was the
Shout out
best
to you,
coach, I
dog.
think. You know what I'm saying? That I ever. He was real creative.
He taught me
man.
the game.
right?
He slowed it down.
What this? Okay, man. We
He
back
slowed
in-
he slowed the game down a lot. You know what I'm saying? He taught me knowledge that I never obtained from nobody. You know what I'm saying? But that's coming from the NFL, though. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Saman said, Bobby, I remember when we played in Fun to Lock, the first play, huddle. You hit him on a D when I remember that. Yep.
yeah.
Sure enough, man. Yeah, the
Man,
Roscoe Rush. used
if
to
you're a
give us
receiver, man, you got confidence, and that's coming from me playing receiver, man. If you come out there and tell me what you're gonna do, and I know I can make a play, and I can depend on you, and I can look, you gonna make me look good.
Yeah,
hey,
absolutely.
Shit, man, I'll put the ball out there for you, man.
Hey man,
That's
go
all I
ahead and
can
go
do.
get it, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey, just don't go. Hey, just don't trust Bobby on no hot slant route. He
Hey,
just goes, no,
That boy gotta
don't
keep
do
that
it,
completion
man.
percentage up. You hear me?
Hey man, yeah, dude, and then you played in baseball cleats too, didn't you? Or was it? No, you
Oh,
played football in baseball cleats.
man. Come on,
Come
man.
on, man.
Dude.
Bobby. You-
Hey, man. Motherfucker made it do what it do, man.
Oh,
Call me
man.
cheap or whatever you want, but hey.
Hey, you had to make it do what it do, man. But anyhow, man, speaking of sports, bro, you got kids now, man. Tell me how many kids you have?
Man, I got three kids, man.
Tell me about your kids, man.
Man, I got my daughter. She's 16. Shout
Little
out to
Taylor, right?
Taylor, man.
Shout out, hey.
Shout out, man.
Shout out
South
Taylor,
Elgin
man. She
Storm.
used to be with us in football all the
Man,
time,
since
just
she was
right
3,
there,
4
man.
years old, coming on
Yeah.
the sideline, man. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm
Yeah.
out there rooting her on. She, I'm happy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't even express how happy I am for her. You know what I'm saying? Her high school team won the state tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to South Elgin Storm cheerleading. And she was fortunate she made the all-state team too, man. So
That's what's up, man.
I can't even, you know.
Hey, you a true, what is it called? Was a girl dad, bro?
I'm a girl dad, man.
Dude,
I'm there for my girl, man.
I'ma tell you like this, man.
1000% all the time.
I admire your relationship with your daughter, bro. Like straight up, man. Ever since what was that? Man, it had to been what 2005. When was she?
2007.
2007.
She was born 2007.
She was born 2007, man. And that little girl was out there with us all the time, man. And just like she was just hooked on to you at the hip, man. And you always showed her
What it is, man.
what it is, bro.
Man, you know,
You know?
I always wanted to have a dad when I grew up, man. So
Without
you know
a
what I'm
doubt.
saying? So when I see her, I'm like, man, I gotta be the best daddy I can be. And that's to her and my other two sons too.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So
No,
that's
you
just
a
something
true.
I always wanted. So if I could, that's something I want. So I try to be that person myself. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, absolutely. And I always seen you at the competitions and whatnot. Whatever she had going on, you was there. Was no
cheerleading,
if and
long
buts maybe
season,
about it, man.
Long season.
Yeah, man.
Now that they're in high school, man, this shit go from. I want to say they go all year round, man. They take a couple weeks off, but that's why they're the best team in the state because they do it all year round.
Yeah.
But I respect the grind and what they do. And even though I wanted a basketball player back,
Uh-huh.
and man, I'm supported right there with the cheerleading squad, man. So
Absolutely,
shout out to
man.
Taylor and
Absolutely,
South
man.
Elgin Storm, man. I'm happy for what y'all did, man.
Yeah, no,
Straight
man.
up.
That's so. This is your daughter's senior year. Hold on, man. Let me go grab this food, man.
Oh shit, man!
Yeah.
This man got food for me and everything, man. He said Larry Lockett. Larry Lockett was crazy. Larry Lockett used to go crazy around that DN too. Hold on, man. Y'all gonna quit talking about us Parkwood cats, man.
Hey, hold on, man. My dog done came. Hey, get
Oh,
on.
shit, man.
Come here.
It's delicious
Come here.
egg rolls. Oh
Come here.
shit, they done lost their mind.
Come here.
You know I'm about to smack that up on camera. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My dog done. She done. Let me get on up out of here, man. No, you can't chill with me right now.
Oh, a little bit up for y'all real quick.
Yeah, man, back to, you know what I'm saying, back to you being a girl, you know what I'm saying, a girl dad, man. So you taught your daughter many of things, you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
You being a guy, did you find it challenging because she's a girl and you got a different perspective? I mean, because you I guess what I'm trying to say is you're a guy and she's a girl.
Correct.
But she was jointed at you at the hip, like. Did you find it complicated, like, you know, like, hey, baby girl?
Nah,
this-
man, I just always figured like, man, I just looked at it like, man, this is my child, this is my blessing, man. I just was always astonished and I almost looked up to her even though she was the baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just,
Yeah, that's what's up, man. And you said she just made all state in
she's
cheerleading?
made all state with the cheerleading team, man. So one state, so academically she doing good, man. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be, like I said, I can't be more proud of her, man. Honestly.
No, that's what's up,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, I'm proud of you, man. You know, because I remember, you know, when you didn't have kids, you know, and it was just
Man,
like
it
when
was
you,
different, man.
it was different.
It was a different grind, but with the kids, man, they give you a little bit of responsibility, something to look
Yeah,
forward to every day,
absolutely.
something to put your own what am I looking for? Your voice into them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. So you got a son now too?
You got two sons.
You got two sons, so you got some mini me's.
Yeah, little mini me's, little 5,
Yeah,
6
they
year old.
playing. They gonna play ball or what?
They definitely gonna play ball, man. They right now they into soccer and basketball and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. Ain't really introduced them to football and stuff like that. So.
You gonna introduce them to football?
Man, I'm thinking about it this year, man. You know, I want to get my son out there in the football field, see if he can play quarterback, running back, see what he could do, what he do.
You get us some napkins, man. So
Man, go
yeah,
ahead.
man. So how old is your son?
He's 6. He's 6. He built big. I'm gonna try to bring him out there with the Northwest Tide this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. He,
Yeah, napkin, man. Let me get one of them, brother. Me, you snatch both of them
Oh,
joints
my
up,
bad,
man.
G. My bad,
You know
my
what I'm
bad,
saying? We
my
about to
bad.
lick our lips and fingertips,
My
man. We
bad,
got
my
the, you
bad.
know,
You
we got
good?
some egg rolls
Man, I
from
see, man. These look delicious,
J.
man.
Marie Belizean sold some
Wow.
Belizean style egg rolls, man. You can go ahead and taste one of
Oh, man,
them, bro. You
taste a
heard
little
me?
bit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We ain't called the ghetto eating no live stream,
Right.
but it is what it is.
I mean, it's delicious, man. Good food.
We gotta do what we gotta do. Big ups to Ashley Wade, my girl, for cooking this good food. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to you. Thank you very much. So yeah, man. So you know, a lot of parents are against their kids playing football, man, and you know, because of the type of injuries that they can sustain and whatnot. Is that something that go through your head? That's why you got them in soccer right now, or are you just waiting for the right time for football?
Man, I'm honestly just letting him be a kid.
Move that microphone to you.
I'm letting him be a kid. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? So whatever his heart desire to go play, if it's soccer today or basketball or whatever, I'm just letting him go do that. I ain't trying to really put football into his head right now. I mean, he only 6.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at 6 years old, how is he really that acquainted to going to play football on a
But you want to play soccer though, right?
He want to play soccer. He love Messi. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to be like, hey man, go be Tom Brady, go be
Yeah.
Mahomes when you like Messi.
Yeah, but
Or
you gotta
Ronaldo
train.
or
You gotta
something
train.
like that,
You gotta
you know what I
train them
mean?
young though,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? Do you throw the football around with
I
them?
throw the football with him, man. We play soccer, basketball. Got a whole little setup for him in the basement, man. So it was something that I always wish I had.
Yeah.
He got all the training in the world with me. You know what I'm saying?
So that's your 6-year-old, and what's
I got a 5-year-old
You got a
too.
5-year. Oh man, he got back guys.
Back to back. I done slow down, man. 2 and 14 months, boy. I ain't let it hold back. You hear me?
Man, so yeah, man.
Oh,
so
shit,
so
man.
if they decide not to go the football route, you cool with that?
Man, I'm cool with that, man. If they don't want to play football, man, I'm cool with that. I mean, I'm gonna support what they want to do, even though I want them to be out there on the football field.
Hey, you got
If they don't want to do the football field, it is what it is, man.
Hey Bob, though, man, they aspire to be what they see, man. So you got to be out there throwing the ball,
Throwing the
around,
ball,
you know
running
what I'm
around,
saying?
doing drills, teaching them what they want to know and what they want to do. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
because
So-
you pretty tall, so I'm guessing they're gonna be a little tall themselves. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, most definitely.
yeah. So the game has changed. The game has changed a lot. So I know, like a lot of kids have to really be invested in this game. You know, they go into the camps, the 7-on-7s and things like that. So a parent really, if they want their kid to really, go out here and shine, I think they would really have to be invested in putting their kids into these after
school camps or
Yeah.
after market camps or whatever you want to do, whether it be 8 to 9 o'clock camp that your son go do every night.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
that's something that kids got to do nowadays prior to before.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So your daughter is a senior this year?
She's a junior.
Oh, she's a junior. Oh, guess what?
What?
The state of Illinois just finally approved girls flag football. And Taylor grew up around football.
Man,
You think that
story
should be
about Taylor? My daughter played. I took her to play t-ball.
Come on.
My mom was just saying this shit today, man. I took her out there to play t-ball one time, man. That ball hit her wrist, man. She started crying, man.
She a little diva, huh?
She been a cheerleader since, man. I ain't
Oh,
gonna-
my God,
That's why
dog,
it
man.
is, man. That's why I'm.
She ain't like Coach Yoke's daughter, huh?
Hell no, man. My daughter, princess as it come, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man,
So-
without a doubt. So, man, one of the reasons why, man, I brought you on to the show is because, man, to be honest with you, you kind of like remind me of myself, man. You a very humble guy,
Most definitely.
And we like kind of like grew up together. And one of the things that's always stood out to me about you is like you never hid who you were.
Nah,
Or
man.
who you are. We've had several conversations about a lot of things, from thugging to Christianity. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that stood out
went
to
to
me
church
was
together.
you never, when we talked about church, you was one of the only brothers that really never like deferred from talking about church and spirituality and things like that. And that stood out to me because I'm one of those guys, man, that I don't hide that. You know what I'm saying? I let a person know. I mean, just going to church don't make you no saint or anything like that, but it's
Definitely not
just
at all.
it's a part of life that I'm not afraid to share with the next person. Like, yeah, I got a relationship with the Most High. You want to talk about it? You know what I'm saying? And you were one of those guys, man, that we can have those type of conversations,
Right.
So what was it like growing up in your house, and what made you that type of guy that you didn't shy away from having, shy away from who you are and being able to talk about like religion and things like that?
I mean, honestly, I just thought that was a way of life because that's how I was brought up. You know what I mean? It was Tuesday night choir rehearsal, Wednesday night Bible study, Friday night teen group,
Yeah.
Sunday church.
Yeah.
And, I grew up, my mom and my grandma raised me a little bit, so I just thought that was life. You know what I mean? So when I met this life outside of that life, is when my eyes opened up and was like, damn, okay, everything
Right.
ain't about the church. But I still hold that down deep because that's what I was raised on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
held it down
Yeah.
deep because like we grew up in a high rise in a sense. I lived in a high rise some years. You lived.
Yeah, I lived there about 7 years, man.
Was it just? They seemed like it was
Man,
forever.
it seemed like it was, I'm saying 7 years, man. I left there when I was like 5th grade, maybe about 10, 11 years, man.
Was it?
Yeah.
But we used to go to this this little, I don't know, was it a outreach?
Outreach program Monday nights
Monday
with
nights.
Jeff and Freddie.
Yeah, with Jeff and
That
Freddie.
church off of was it McLean and Bowes Road?
McLean and Bowles Road. Yeah.
Man, dude, we used to look forward to them daily double meals, but
Yeah. and
But-
and that's like I said, man, that always stood because you never like kind of like shied away from that part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you will say, hey man, I wonder what Jeff is doing. I wonder what Freddie, and I always wondered myself like what these guys is doing. And I think you reached out to these guys.
man,
a
I tried to
couple
find
times.
them dudes, man, for about 15 years, man. Dude, think about it, man. For 2-3 years straight, we were 5th, 6th, 7th grade, 4th grade. They picking us up, taking us out, giving us a little Bible study, letting us play basketball.
Yeah.
And then spend they little $2 on a little, like I say, them daily double meals. Like
Now-
I appreciate that though. You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
it,
I
without
really
a
do.
doubt.
Yeah.
Now, if you sit back and you think about that, we growing up in a high rise.
Okay.
Think about how many brothers that came to that program and where they at right now today.
Man, I could think about 3 off top that went to that program that's doing decent. That I mean, me, you know what I mean? I started my little business and do whatever. I mean, you got your little thing going on. And then Will Dumas too. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
But the
that
rest of
program
those-
I felt like it molded us into being different individuals than what everybody else was. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's crazy,
so that's
ain't
what
it?
it is. It's crazy.
And here we are. We talking about 1993,
4.
91,
92, yeah.
and here we are, still buddies
All these years.
all these years, and still remember our foundation. And I don't know if these guys know that they made this type of impact on our lives. They say, you know what, sometimes I can get derailed, but I do know what my foundation is,
Right.
and I can always revert back to my foundation.
Man, that's
you
just
know what I'm
that's
saying?
growing up in that church, man. You was held to a standard. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And I believe that was what put into me. You know what I'm saying? I can't. It's hard to shake that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that church group was very important, man, in our growth and development. But I still see you. You know what I'm saying? Versus everybody else, because you got brothers and sisters, right?
I got 5 brothers and sisters.
You got 5 brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
What?
I'm the oldest
You the oldest out of the 5.
out of the 5.
Out of the 5. Now, they may or may not have came. I can't remember if they did or not. But you always been the level-headed dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And how did you stay the level-headed individual, man, when you know we was faced with adversity? We lived in a high rise, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Man, I was just always gonna be a bigger and better day, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just I couldn't let that hold me down from being where I was at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's got to be a better way. It's got to be something different. I can't be the norm, or I can't be a statistic. You know what I'm saying?
Without
I can't
a
be
doubt.
that. You know what I'm saying? So I think so drove me to be different. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a different swag, a different
Yeah.
way you carry yourself to
Absolutely.
to get out of that. You get what I'm saying? Everybody got their own little drift, but I think my drift was just being just be who you is, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make it to where you're gonna make it to. You know what I mean? So I think that helped me out a lot.
Yeah, definitely did, man. And that was something that I always admired about you, man. And you may not notice, man, but I always looked at you as like a brother, like a real life brother, because
Same here.
I know I grew up with a lot of dudes, man, but a lot of guys we didn't have commonalities. And there's only still to this day only a few guys, man, that I grew up with that we have commonalities. And you're one of those guys.
Man,
that
but
we
you
have
pushed me the same way.
commonalities.
You and Shaylon. Y'all was 2 different cats.
Yeah.
Y'all both walking around everybody at school, but y'all got a book bag on. Y'all like, man, we going to school. I believe you went to Northern, right?
Yeah.
Right off top. You
No,
know
I
what I'm
went to
saying?
Olivet Nazarene.
Right,
Yeah.
but you ended up going Northern at some point.
Yeah.
But the point that you always maintain that, because you was about 2-3 years older than me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm still in high school while you going to these different colleges. I'm like, okay, Jimmy, you doing something, but
Right.
you never quit. You always went.
Absolutely,
And you went
man.
for a purpose, and you like, so you got to maintain, like I say, it's a standard that you got to carry. You get what I'm saying? Something that you got to look up to, like, okay, I got to at least be like that. You know what I mean? And nothing against my Elgin High dudes, but the Larkin cats carry that way, carry they self like that.
Well, you would do.
And that's one thing I can say the difference between Elgin dude or a Larkin dude, and it's not throwing no shade at these Elgin dudes.
Yeah.
Because I went to Elgin.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But
But these Larkin
Elgin-
guys, they carried their chest above their chest, and then they walked that same talk.
They did.
Where us Elgin cats, some of us walk that talk and walk that walk. But when you compare the schools and see where people is now in life right now, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, but
I mean, that's real though.
It's real, but the crazy thing, the crazy thing is that although Elgin is a big little city,
Yeah,
there is a difference in personality from the east side to the west side.
a huge 5 miles make the difference.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
It's insane, right?
Yeah,
But the west side of town has more housing developments than the east side of town. You know what I'm saying? The west, what I mean is the west side got more low income housing and a little bit more of a struggle than the east side, but the east side is more rugged.
right.
And it's like, and I knew that growing. I'm like, man, them cats that said Larkin is like preps.
To an extent, yeah. To an extent, yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted like a prepper, you know what I'm saying, that you want to you was at Larkin, you know what I mean? But Elgin High School was a little bit more rugged. We I don't know, it was just we dealt with the same things, gangs and all that, but
It's just a different way of life, man. I don't know if it's the way they did the athletes there, or the way they treat you in school, or the way you was even treated outside of school. You know, on the east side,
Yeah.
whether you've been in the hood or the creek or off or over a Bluff City or something, you was looked at different, man. You almost felt like a hoodlum if you wasn't a hoodlum. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
once again, please do me a favor. Please share this live stream. I appreciate y'all very much, man. I'm chilling with my big bro, Bobby Davis, aka City Miles Trucking. So, Bobby, man, I don't know, not trying to offend you or anything like that, man.
Go ahead, man.
I never heard about you, you know what I'm saying, gang banging or anything like that.
No, man, never, man.
How did you not get into that when it was right in your lap?
Man, first things first, man. Wanda would have whooped my ass. Hey,
Yeah.
my mom was not going.
Uh-huh.
At no circumstances, period. You get what I'm saying? So, brother, she had to, man, I remember this time, dog. I caught myself smoking weed. Remember the Titanic came out?
Yeah.
So, remember you had to go, the Titanic started. You had to go there like an hour before it started.
Uh-huh.
And then it was a 3-hour movie.
Right.
So I'm over there with my dude, Travis, rest in peace, Trav, you know what I'm saying? And we smoked a little joint. Well, the movie got sold out. So first thing I'm walking there, my mom like, man, it smell like reefer in this house. So look, we over there high looking at the goddamn computer screen and shit. My motherfucking mom walking there running. I grabbed the weed, walked to the bathroom. You know, she kicked that door down. Clap me up in front of my friend. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be like this, woo woo. Get the Elgin High the next day, niggas laughing at me. You still get whoopings, Bobby? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, my mom just wasn't letting me go. You know what I'm saying? Shout
Yeah.
out to her. You know what I'm saying? So,
Your mom is a G, bro.
Man, she ain't going, dog.
Like straight up, man. Like Wanda held it down, bro.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, she did the best that she could do with what she had.
Definitely, man.
You
We
know
have-
more than, and I never heard anything bad. And you know, of course, people make their own decisions. You know,
Right.
brothers, sisters, everybody
Man,
make their own
everybody ought to do.
decisions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But again, like you was one of the ones that I admired because, man, you avoided you avoided chaos, man.
Man, every means necessary, man.
And you didn't mind being called a lame. I'm not gonna say like a lame, but like, you know, a prep or anything like that. But you didn't mind that that you really maintained your cool, and then
Right.
people just respected Bobby Davis because Bobby Davis is a cool dude.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So man, big ups to you, man. Big ups to you for that,
Nah,
man.
man,
For
I
being able
appreciate
to,
you, man. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. So it's just like, what was it like growing up with 5 brothers? I mean, 4
growing
brothers
up,
and
man, you think about we had 1 sister, 4 boys. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we had a bunk bed with a bed underneath the bed.
Wow, yeah.
Man, my sister had her own thing, man. My mom wasn't going. Could be no boys in the room with her. She had a room. So, I mean, that's how we grew up, real close-knit. But believe it or not, 4 of us in the room, man, we never fought each other, man. We was all even cool, even killed, even to the day, man. Me and my brothers never fought like,
Yeah.
we never fought like that.
Yeah,
You know what
so
I'm saying?
it's you.
It's me, Brandon, E-Man, Nicholas, and Nicole.
Man, I ain't seen Nick in years. E-Man is in Arizona.
E-Man in Arizona. Brandon out now towards Belvedere. He doing plumbing.
Is he doing plumbing now?
He doing plumbing.
Brandon is the fisherman.
He the fisherman.
He the fisherman. Okay.
And then E-Man, the teacher out in Arizona.
He a teacher now?
He's a teacher, man.
Oh, big ups to E-Man
Shout
if
out
you
to
watching.
E-Man.
Wow,
Yeah, most
bro.
definitely,
Wow, man. That's what's happening.
So he doing his thing, man. My brother Nick out here just, he working and stuff like that. So, hey, man, life is good for him.
Man, Wanda did her thing, man. And, I don't know if your pops was around or anything. Like, I just always seen your mom.
My mom
and
was
y'all,
just, man. I'm giving all the credit to my mom. She
man.
she did it down, man. 5 kids, man.
That's
4
what's
boys,
up,
man.
man.
You know what I'm saying? That was a tough job, man.
Absolutely, man. And, it takes a strong mother, man, to especially raise a group of boys.
Correct.
And we living where we were living,
Exactly.
I'm not going to sit up here and say that High Rise was bad.
No,
but
it wasn't, man. The high rise taught me a lot of things, man. You know what I'm saying? Taught you to toughen up, you know what I'm saying? Taught you how to, you just had to learn and grow. Everything gonna be your way.
Yeah.
You outside with 30 other kids just like you. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna live and learn and through each other.
Pat Pastorio just checked it. What up? What's going on, Pat? You remember Pat, don't you?
Nah, Pat Pastorio, man.
He was the coach at South Elgin. We played football with Pat.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wasn't a Charger. That's probably why you.
Man,
I
I wasn't no Charger, man. I was a Packer, man. Charger, man. Come on.
I should end this damn show right now,
Man, come on,
You
them
was a
ghetto ass
Packer?
Chargers, man. My fiance, man, she was a Charger cheerleader, man. I go in on her all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, hey,
Come on,
it's
man.
nothing
That's-
personal, man. It just is what. Come on, man. You play ball, East of Villa Street. Or South of Villa Street, man.
Yeah, man.
Quit talking to
Hey,
me, man.
it is
Y'all
what
know
it is.
y'all ain't never won no shit, man.
Yeah, we did.
When?
Yeah.
What
boy.
year was this?
Hey, matter of fact, I think Pat was the quarterback when
This had to be early 90s.
Man, I
maybe
got the-
80s. Cause y'all might not. Y'all,
91.
I can't see y'all getting no ship in the 90s.
91.
I can't see it.
National championship, bro. We had Kunta, Johnny Rodriguez, Seneca, Derek.
Oh, y'all the old team, man.
Man, we had.
that team. That was some old veterans right
It
there.
was some veterans out there, boy.
Me
Some
and
dogs.
Johnny still play ball every Friday, man. Shout out to
There
Johnny.
was some dogs out there, man. But I had said that this show, you know what I'm saying, we was calling it started from the bottom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you started from the bottom,
Correct.
grinded your way through life, kept a clean nose, and here we are where you own your own business, man. Tell me about this journey.
Dude, man, it's been a long, stressful journey, you know what I'm saying? Where I've been starting off delivering for Frito-Lay and Vintners, and delivering fruits and driving out of state, picking up trucks, just driving.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out my little niche in life. You know, I'm trying to do forklift and people factories. I'm like, man, this can't be me. I got to do something different. I just ain't used to living this journey going to, it was just too basic for me, you know what I'm saying? So, I started to save a little bit of money, man, had a couple little connects and eventually started doing freight and doing moves, man. So I got basically 2 businesses in one, where we deliver freight at night, do hot shots is what they call it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then in the daytime and on weekends, man, you keep the trucks rolling and we moving people too, man.
So that's I saw. So you got into that just by just doing little jobs here and doing little jobs there.
Correct.
So walk me through the process of you starting your own business. What was that like?
Man, honestly, I wanted to start a business maybe 2 years before I even started the business. So, I just had the cash and I'm just sitting there like, man, what I'm going to do with it? What I'm going to do? What can I do?
Right.
And, everybody always like, okay, man, let me get a semi. Let me get over the road. But everybody thinking they going to buy a truck and let's get a business. It's like, okay, man, I'm about to come up. I'm about to buy a truck and put somebody in it and we going to make money like that.
Don't work like
It
that.
don't never work like that, man. You got to go work your own hours, work the business. You got to see all the little bullshit that comes with owning a business. People, whether it be, I didn't try it where people done stole from me or people, it's so many different things that you're going to see just trying to start your own thing. But I just saved some little bread, man, and I got me a truck, man. I just jumped out on the ledge, man.
So if there was a young person saying, "Hey, man, can you tell me how to do it?" Is it hard?
I mean, it's definitely hard because, first off, you're gonna invest all your money,
Right.
and then you think you're gonna get all that money back and it's gonna come right away, and nothing ever works like that.
Nothing ever works like that. Yeah, that's absolutely true, man.
And then you got to deal with just learning the business and getting loads and stuff happening with your truck and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's just something that if you want to invest in and start your own business, start your own trucks,
Right.
you gotta go be willing to put in the work yourself. That's what I learned.
Definitely.
And so I'm going on 5 years, doing this.
Oh, that's what's up,
And,
man. Congratulations, brother.
Yeah, it's just if you're not putting in the work yourself and you try to get somebody else to do it, it's not gonna work.
Right.
But if you put in the work yourself and you can see, okay, like man, okay, if I do this over and over, I could turn a profit. If I do this
Gotcha.
over and over, I could turn a profit. You know what I'm saying? Or you got an empty truck. Well, shit, I ain't shabby about moving no shit, but I know I do that shit professional too. You feel me?
Right, right.
So hold on, let me get that ticket too. So I'm gonna keep them trucks moving and keep going. But to the next person doing it, man, hey, go out and try it, but you got to put in the work. If you ain't putting in no work, man, that shit ain't gonna happen. Honestly.
You definitely got to put the work in. That's in anything that you do, man. A lot of people feel like that. Well, a lot of people want the reward and don't want to go through the process.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You have to go through the process because once you go through the process,
Because it ain't always ups. It's not.
Right.
It's up. People always like it's up, up, up. Man, there's a lot of. Man, I deal with down. Like this last couple months been down, 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 down. But that don't mean I'm gonna quit. You get what I'm saying? But you just got to keep pushing through. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely, man. And that's what a lot of people got to understand, that it's going to be a lot of bumps in the road. I think a lot of people get into like truck driving and, moving little box trucks, and they think that, you're going to make $1 million.
No, man. Ain't not. Man, nobody's gonna give you no $1 million. Ain't nobody gonna give you $100,000.
Ain't nobody going to give you $100,000. Yeah, absolutely, man. So what would you tell a younger Bobby?
Hey man, keep persistence, man. Keep trying it. Keep going to do it over and over until you fail. Because either you could be the boss or let somebody be your boss. You know what I'm saying? There's two ways you
Absolutely.
look at it.
Yeah.
And I don't want nobody telling me what to do all goddamn day anyway. So hey man, I gotta work on my own schedule,
And
my
you
own
your
little
own
thing.
boss. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's still like I say, everything ain't always cheesy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's definitely ups and downs. It's definitely up and downs. But if you want to do what you want to do on your own, you just got to keep pushing through and
Yeah.
doing it and keep trying, whether you failing or not.
Absolutely, but I think one of the things that do come along with owning your own business, because you have a lot of people like, oh man, I want to own my own business, I want to be my own boss, I want to work for nobody. You have to work more.
You got to,
You know what I'm saying?
because another company gonna have work already lined up for you.
Absolutely.
That cut off some of the money. But now, where you got to go look for the work yourself, do the paperwork yourself, fuel the trucks yourself, do all, like as far as my business, what I'm doing, advertise, whatever you're doing yourself to try to get you money, you're doing it all yourself. And you know what? You don't get paid for them hours until you get paid.
Absolutely.
So that might be 10 hours, it might be 1,000 hours. You get what I mean?
So like, we've been talking about, our upbringing and whatnot. And one of the things I tell a lot of young people is your reputation, your name. Your name is your brand.
I agree with you 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So like, in this game that you're in trucking, how do you feel like, if somebody try to mess your brand up, by like your workers or something, if they do something stupid.
Man,
man,
it's been instances, man. You just got to get through it, man. You got to, I mean, I worked with you one day.
Yeah.
We did some work.
yeah.
And my workers got out of pocket, but you know what I'm saying? I had to put it on myself, on my name. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
Yeah, that's important, man. And I think a lot of people, just even like growing up, and I think a lot of people mess with you based upon
My name.
your name and your
Right.
character, And that's why I want to tell you, young people that's out there that's watching, or if you are a parent, you got a young person, you're a young one that's inside of your house. Let them know, man, that who they are right now
doesn't define who they is as an adult.
as an adult, but it can have some effects on them, if you make the wrong moves, get with the wrong people. Because I had a person tell me like, hey, Roby, man, I'm going the sauce to really being successful. It's not about having degrees and whatnot. It's about who you are as a person, who you know, and your ethic and your work ethic.
I 100% agree with you on that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's about who you know.
It's about who you know. So I
And
always
the type of connection you people deal with you on a regular basis. Like, okay, I'm gonna fuck with Bobby because I fuck with Bobby.
they
I'm
know
gonna
they
fuck with
know
Jimmy
they,
'cause I
they know
fuck with
that you
Jimmy.
got integrity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The degree don't back that up.
Nah. Degree is just a piece of paper, but your integrity, who you are, your how people look at how people see you. That people like, I'm gonna rock with this guy. You know what I'm saying? And that's important, man. That image is a good thing. You know, you make sure you keep your image clean because that's what gets you, you know what I'm saying, your jobs. You know, even like with me and I cut hair.
Okay. You ain't a barber's bro, I told you.
Go ahead and lay it on me, man.
Dude, who the fuck do you motherfuckers think y'all is to be charging Look, this to every barber out there watching this podcast. Who the fuck y'all think y'all is to be charging $60, $75 for a damn haircut? Y'all niggas don't got no degrees, no nothing. Y'all ain't even wash y'all hands that fucking like 60. Like, and I respect everybody hustle, but $60 a haircut, bro. Stop it, man. Stop it. Motherfuckers ain't worth that.
Nah, bro.
It's supposed to be it's something that you're doing on a weekly basis to groom a person and take care of one of your clients.
Yeah,
Man, I just got this haircut. I think that shit got out of the way. Sorry to come at your field, man, but I had to, man. I mean, you one of the barbers, you look out for the community and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there's certain barbers out here that they don't, and they work ain't that either.
Well, here's the thing, man.
I'm curious. I want to hear.
But I remember you telling me this though.
Yeah.
You told me that if a barber ain't charging you at least $30 for your haircut, you don't think it's right.
It's not. You're right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But here, what happened was COVID. So during the COVID time, people started raising their prices because they're talking about supply and demand and blah blah this and blah blah that. You know
what supply made people increase their typical haircuts from $30 to $60? I just want to know what changed. Curious.
Well, I can only speak. I can only speak for myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, I even charge different from my fellow barbers that's at the shop. It all depends on somebody's, I don't know, man, what they trying to do in life. My thing is like this. If I charge you a reasonable price, I'm going to see you 2 or 3 times in a month.
Correct.
If I charge you $60 for a haircut,
you might see me once
I might
and a half.
see you I might see you that once. But these cats, they don't understand that method. They wanna eat it all right now. They don't understand the
They're going for the big pot.
Yeah. I'm lost for words right now, man. When when people come back to you, man, the turnaround.
Right.
I go for the turnaround. It's kind of like Blue Magic. I'm gonna give you a good product, and I'm gonna beat everybody else's price. I'm gonna be within the price point, but I'm gonna beat everybody's price. That's why my chairs stay full.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm undercutting myself. It's just I'm making more money on the back end. While you saying you charging $60 for a haircut, well, you only seeing this person once. When I charge this person $30 and they may give me $40, $50 because they giving me a tip, and I'm gonna see them twice.
And you getting 6, you ain't even getting no tip.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they really undercutting themselves, not really knowing that they undercutting themselves because they just want the quick money. They don't understand the long haul of it. The long haul of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody out here that's cutting hair, man, you know, don't have that type of ethic either where they understand business. They just want to get in and get out. You know what I mean? Like, no, this is a whole different type of business to bring a family. If you're a consumer, I always put myself in a consumer seat. And I'm saying if I got a son and if I come to get a haircut, I can't pay. That's $100.
Man, I'm paying $120 to be about 3 kids or 2 kids.
So you're gonna pay $100. So if you multiply that times 2, because you're going to see them
twice a month.
That's $240.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a whole bill. Nobody's gonna sit here and give you $240 a month. They're not. They're like, man, I get a haircut once every 3 months or whatever. You know? And
you slow down the whole flow of the money.
And now what folks ain't really understanding is a lot of these individuals is going to the store and they just buying their own clippers.
They don't even care.
They don't care, bro. Because they'll rather do that than to pay $75 for a haircut.
Right. Now you sitting there and ain't got no money, no job, sitting there on Tuesday with 2 clients. Man. Hey, but that's on them though. You know what I'm saying? Right.
So, hey, that's where we're going with the with the haircut. So, however they shape that up, that's for them. You know what I mean? And whatever
I
barber.
say to say something, man. You know what I mean? Just cause, man. I want to hear from a barber. Why? Why? What justifies it? That's all.
Hey, some of these cats is cocky like that, man, and they feel, hey, they just cocky like that, man. And I'm not even saying I'm the best barber around. I'm consistent with my clients.
Okay.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I may not be the best barber, but I'm gonna make sure that I'm consistent. I'm gonna make sure that if I have you scheduled for 4:00. You're gonna
You're
get
there
it.
at 4 o'clock.
You're gonna get in that chair. Now it may not be at 4:00 that you get in that chair, but nobody's walking in at 4:05 and getting in your spot.
Correct.
No, you have a 4:00. You have a 4:00 slot. Sometimes haircuts run over, but you have a guaranteed spot if you go through my booking app. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna provide you the best customer service that I could. And like I said, man, I may not be the best barber, but I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna make sure you're straight. I'm gonna make sure that your experience with me is cool. I'm gonna keep you coming back. And it's to the point now, even at our shop, Lincoln Avenue, which is the best shop in Elgin. So what? Yeah, I said it. And I'm
He
standing
stood
on it. A lot of times
Y'all
parents
the most professional shop. I will agree with that.
a lot of parents come and they drop their kids off, bro. Cause we ain't got no foolishness going on in our shop. You ain't and now that we talking about this, man, and I know we kind of like made a
Veered off a little bit.
veered off a
My
little
bad.
bit,
Go ahead.
man.
You good?
I'm not. I don't have a lot of hair, but even if I went to a barbershop and a mug is sitting behind me, getting ready to cut my hair, and you drinking some alcohol, or you just smoking,
Man,
bro,
hell
you're not getting in my head, bro. You're not getting in my head impaired, man. I don't know where people think this is cool.
I don't either, man. Some people think they can do it, man.
Nah, you're not finna cut my hair impaired, bro. Nah. Why am I coming to your shop and it smell like a pound of weed? But to each his own. But nah, bro, that's not what's up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
so that's why people. Man, listen. Booking with me, I stay booked because I provide good customer service. I provide a good experience. I try to interact with my clients, especially their kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Try to make sure their kids is cool, make sure they straight. You know, even if I mess, and listen, I just had a client, man, the other day, bro. I've been cutting his hair ever since 2019, 2020, and it's been a while since I've seen him. And I kind of like took his beard down a little. He was pissed, and I said, you know what, bro? It's on me. It's a $40 haircut.
Oh, cause taking his beard down a little bit.
You say, okay,
Change the game on him, huh?
it's on me, man. You know, and he got up, and now if he come back, cool. If he don't, whatever. But hey, this haircut, since you feel like it's not the way it's supposed to be,
That's on.
it's on me.
Hey man, that's what you gotta do in the business world, though, man.
You know, I take a L,
Right.
and you know what happened? What usually don't happen is we get a walk-in came through, and I made the 40 back just like that. You know what I mean? But it's usually we don't really get walk-ins because we be booked like that. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight like that.
Okay. Hey,
And everybody in our
ain't
shop,
mad at y'all at all, man.
everybody in our shop can cut, bro. Including Laisha, one of the coldest female barbers that's around, bro. Real talk. Then we got the young boy Lando Blaze, man. Lando not even 20 years old. He learned how to cut hair just being at the crib, man. He one of the youngest, coldest barbers that I know, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's we just pride ourselves on providing customer service, man, and a good atmosphere, you know, and some crazy conversations from time to time at the shop. You know what I mean? I don't know who that is. Caller. Anyways, hey, check it out. This is an interactive podcast, so if you have any questions, if you
Yeah,
want to,
because white people hear David, what you
if
mean?
you want to call in, if you want to ask Bobby a question, if you want to ask me a question, hey, feel free to do so. The number is 847-802-9074. The number is going across the bottom of the screen. Once again, the number is 847-802-9074. Tune in. Let's if there's something you want to talk about, whether it's the Super Bowl game, the upcoming basketball game, whatever it is, tune in. We'll chop it up with you for a few minutes while we still got the time. You know what I'm saying? But Bobby Davis, back to you, man.
Back to me. Let's get
Back
it.
to you, bro. I can't let you out. Can't let you out.
Hell no, man. Let's get it, man.
Nah, man. Man, so who is Bobby Davis, man?
Hey man, I'm a father, man. You know, got my little 3 kids, and that's my pride and joy, man. That's what I do. You know, I'm engaged right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Congratulations, my brother.
Appreciate it,
Booyah,
man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
You know, I just bought a crib.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so life looking good, man. Keep the business running, and hey,
Life
man,
is great.
Life is great, man. I definitely ain't gonna complain about that, man.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Congratulations, man, on your engagement. I don't know when you got engaged, but congratulations on your engagement.
Appreciate
man.
that,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? That's love is in the air.
Love is in the air, man. Sprinkling down from the sky, man. Waving on us like this.
Yeah, definitely love. Definitely
Man,
love.
she was
is
the
in
motivating force behind me starting my business, though, man.
Oh, word.
Word up, man.
So how does she motivate you, man?
Man, you know when you sit and talk about something all the time, you talk to the same person over time, like, hey man, I want to do this. I want to start this business, man. I want to go. We talking a whole 6 months, a year. Man, you gonna go start the business or what, man? You talk about it all the time.
Oh, word.
Yeah, man. So, you know, I like a motherfucker that gonna call me out, talk some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, you talking about you gonna get this business, man? What's up? What you want to do?
Mm-hmm.
Drove me to the yard, get the truck, like, it's do or die time.
Oh, word.
Yeah. All right, let me
man.
cut this check. All right, man, let's go. Now we in business.
Uh-huh.
But it took her a little motivation behind it, you know what I'm saying? Talking shit, challenging me a little bit. You know, motherfucker cheap. You like, man, I don't know, man. I got to drop this bread on the truck. But shit, you know, once I got his mind, man, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, man, COVID helped me through it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say you're a home, or this your first home?
It's my first home,
This
man.
your first home, man?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
What was that process like going and getting your own crib? And
Dude, it's
and once you
crazy,
got
man.
it-
It's just, you didn't think that you would go looking for so many. I looked at so many houses.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden you start setting a standard like, okay, man, if they don't got a basement, they don't got no carpet, if they don't got these, if the doors don't look right, if the painting or the rooms are smaller, such and such, man, it was just like a long process and everything looked, after a while, everything started looking the same.
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then I was like, man, if I get West of Randall somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead, let me go ahead and write that check real quick, man. You know
That's
what I
what's
mean?
up, man.
So, you know what I'm saying? I just try to put myself and my kids in a better position and shit like that. So that's what made me choose that house and
Yeah.
go in this direction, man. But she definitely was the motivator behind.
I like how you know what I'm
Everything-
saying,
everything.
you refer back to making sure that your kids is good, man. And I think that's, like I said, that's another thing that I admired about you, man. You're
Man,
a great father. You're a
No, I
great
appreciate it, dog.
motivator, a great leader, coach. You speaking of that, man, you coach football too, right?
Man, I thought you was going to let me get out of here without bringing it up, man. Damn, motherfuckers
So-
been waiting the whole podcast to hear me talk about this.
Man, you been coaching football. This was your first year last
So
year?
it's my first year, I would say, in about. I coached my nephew when he was about 8, 9, 10. So I probably been coaching about 10 years. So I'll coach with the Northwest Tide this year. Coach with Billy Rodriguez.
Billy Rodriguez, yeah.
He gave me an opportunity to come out there and coach, man. So, hey man, shout out to him. Appreciate all that. You know what I'm saying? But the process with the kids and the coaches and the town, like.
So when you coach it, man, and you coaching these little kids, what kind of euphoric feeling do that give you, man?
Man, it's hard to explain, man. It's just, I picture them 30 years ago, 40 years ago, like, man, I want to go out here and be this football player. I want to go score touchdowns. I want to do this.
Yeah.
But now you the one teaching them, hey, man, get in your stance. This left is left, right is right. Going through plays and teaching them how to tackle and just doing all that. Like, I can't even explain the feeling. But then once they listen to you, like, damn, when I'm talking about work to them, you get happy inside too,
Right.
knowing that they just did something that you told them to do and it works. You get what I'm saying?
'Cause they looking
so,
up to you.
Yeah, but it works back. I feed off them the same way they feed off me. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, man, I'm coaching right now. Man,
Now we ain't gotta get into no shenanigans,
yeah, man, it's
man. You know
just,
what I'm saying?
nah,
'Cause they
man.
can get real bananas.
Honestly, man, I'm just out here to come support the town. How about that? man?
Absolutely.
I'm out here to support the town. I ain't trying to crossed nobody over.
Yeah.
Had no type of ill feelings toward anything. I mean, my only feeling is, why can't we all get along? Why can't we all just be together? Because if we all talking about bringing Elgin back to what it was, right?
Right.
And we have 2 teams in the town, right?
Right.
That means we splitting it, right?
Right.
That means the team's not as strong, right?
Right.
So,
Preach.
hey, I'm just
Preach.
saying though, man, like, whether we split the high school, you see what happens when the kids, when we split the high school, shit separate.
Yeah.
So now we splitting the youth programs down the middle, which I don't agree with at all. So I don't know the logistics behind anything, and I'm not starting nothing. You know, I'm on here. I'm not starting shit, but
What the is going on, Elgin?
But man, for the life of me, man, I'm just like, man, give me 20 kids to coach, and I'm gonna coach them. Let's go to war.
How important do you think it is for these kids, for you to get out here and give these kids something that somebody gave you?
Man, it's very important, man. Give you something to look up to, can motivate them in a different way that they ain't never been motivated. You know what I mean? Your kid might just sit around and play video games and don't have no friends. Let's give them a group of people that depend on them, or they depend on them to get through what they got to get through it in life at the time.
Got
You get what I'm saying? So sports has always been that gateway to it could be just friends,
Right.
Or hanging out doing something different. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Yeah, I met a lot of good people, man, just by playing football. You know what I'm saying? And lifelong friends, man. You know,
Correct.
Even coaches and whatnot. You know, like it's a true brotherhood, man. And we're gonna take a caller. Hold on, listen. Yo, what up? This your boy DJ Roby, aka Jada Barber. You live on This Is Bananas. Who am I speaking with? Hello. Hello.
Hey, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Who is this?
Mike D. Piazza.
Oh, what's going on, Mike D. Piazza?
What up, Mike D?
What up, fellas? Appreciate what you guys are doing. Podcast has been fire. Just love absolutely what you guys are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Couple points. So, I think some of the Pop Warner's finest need to rally around what Tabari's doing with the Steelers, because back in the day, Elgin football was the real deal. I mean, you had, back in 1990, when I was there, all 4 weight divisions: lightweight, heavyweight, Chiefs, Steelers, went to Kansas City, Arrowhead,
Hey, Mike.
and 3 of the 4 won. Yes.
You do know that was 32 years ago, man, and that's a lot of the town ain't pro football like it was 30 years ago to host that many teams.
No, I get it. And Elgin football hasn't been the same since they got rid of Pop Warner.
You're right.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Correct.
I was lucky enough to go in 90 with the Packers as a lightweight and win, in 92 with the Chiefs, and we blew them fools out.
Mm-hmm.
But Elgin, think about it. Elgin and Larkin football, they ain't been shit. Sorry for my language. For
Since 2002.
a long time. Last time Elgin football was relevant was like Reggie Richardson and Vince Weber.
Hold on, Mike. Mike,
Yep.
I can't let you do my team like that, man. Shout out to my 2000 Elgin Maroons, 8-2 state bound team, man. We was a little bit more relevant since the 80s, man. We
Well,
lost
you
that.
didn't have
We
Kelly
made
Rice
it to the
as your
second
coach,
round.
right?
You say what?
You didn't have Kelly Rice as your coach, right?
Nah, we didn't have Kelly Rice.
Yeah, that's because you'd be looking for his fucking fallen tooth all the time. We spent more time looking for that fool.
We had Coach
tooth
Barry
than we
Reed,
did
man. He was a
practice.
good coach, man. He ran us down to the ground, but man, we was a solid, physical, disciplined team.
No,
We lost on
I
the last
saw
second
that.
field goal to Wabanzi, and then we lost in
What up,
overtime to
Dante?
Oswego,
What
man.
up, Dante?
We definitely, I feel we had the best team since the 80s, you know what I'm saying?
That team was
Led by
pretty
Joe
good,
Cotton
man.
at quarterback, Colin at running back.
Hey, Mike.
I definitely think that we
Yeah.
had one of the best teams. They came through the
that
area in a
Elgin
while.
High team was pretty good, man. They
Jimmy
ended up
Richardson as
playing.
well.
You guys ended up playing East St.
St.
Louis,
Louis, man.
and they had a dude on that squad,
Damian Nash. Yeah, he
Oh,
went
my
D1.
goodness.
I want to say he went to Missouri
No, I
or
forget
Florida. Man, yeah, man, he tossed me on his back in the playoff game,
Man,
man.
that
but
boy was all over that.
he was
died,
good.
though, man.
He died in
Yeah,
a
he-
basketball game.
Yeah, heart
Yeah,
attack.
that's
right?
crazy.
That was like one of the illest football players I seen with my own two eyes in high school, man.
Man, 6'2", 225. He was a dog.
We thought Vince Weber
East
was
St.
big,
Louis
man.
is always there.
Man, we thought,
East
man.
St. Louis is always there playing.
They always got a nice team, man. They got a lot of nice athletes.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know how they don't put together a winning team, but they put together a solid team.
Which is another
Well-
reason why I called. Is
Mhm.
Pop Warner Elgin football was some of the best in the country. What happened? What happened? Like, I get we get Elgin and Larkin, but both of the schools, for the most part, have not been very good. But Elgin Pop Warner was. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's the investment in the program. So I know we might have some high school coaches on here, and that's totally fine. And I'm gonna speak my mind. When you have situations like people just want to get stipends versus people just really loving the game
Right.
and going out there playing the game, there's a difference. So if you go. You got 3 schools in Elgin in South. You got South Elgin, Larkin, and Elgin High School.
And we didn't even have South Elgin
And
back
right
then.
now those are like night and day. If you go to South Elgin High School, you will see the investment in the program versus you going to Elgin High School and Larkin where there is no investment, there is no buy-in. And that was one of the questions I was going to ask Bobby, because Bobby coach, and this is one of the things that we've been talking about the last few weeks with the kids, because by the time the kids get into high school, we begin to lose them. And they don't feel, I don't know what happens here. You know what I'm saying? You begin to lose them, and it hurts me to sit here and to even think about that a kid that plays sports has a better chance of succeeding and graduating high school if they go to South Elgin High School
Correct.
versus Larkin or Elgin High School, bro. That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
They made that high school to
100%.
represent the district.
Come on, come.
Man, they boundaries to where they at, man. They got the cream of the crop.
and-
You talking about South
and
Elgin
you know
choosing
what's
from
funny?
they choosing from South Elgin,
Yeah.
Bartlett, Wayne, Lower East Side of Elgin. They got the whole town of South Elgin, St. Charles. That's tough.
Yeah,
They-
South
they
Elgin
getting the
usually goes
kids,
to
man.
The playoffs.
Then the geographic of the
South
town has
Elgin
changed,
usually goes
man.
to
You
the
know what I'm saying?
playoffs.
Yeah.
We got a lot of
9 games.
Migos out here nowadays. You know?
Yeah, what you were saying,
Yeah,
Mike?
South Elgin gets blown out in the playoffs, like week 1, week 2,
Well, that's because
typically.
a lot South Elgin can play ball to an extent.
Till they play the big dog.
Yeah.
Till they play the big dogs, who these schools has been winning programs. Now, when South Elgin had Patrick Pastorio
You're right.
over
You're
there,
right, Malik.
when South Elgin had Patrick Pastorio there, it was
That's
a
the
totally
main
different
That's
story.
my cousin.
Yeah, you and
That's
Pat
my
are cousin.
cousin.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Yeah. Now Pat knew how to get the things. Pat had Kumaro, man. You know who Kumaro went pro. He ended up playing, and I think he left off with the Packers.
Oh, yeah.
man,
Kamara.
man, they-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got other programs out there, man. They do some real recruiting, man. And you know,
Like I seen Malik Dunner say, it honestly is the O line and D line, but that's at every level of football, whether it be high school, college, pro. If you don't got no O line and D line, man, you're not winning nothing. And that's just Elgin Larkin always gonna have athletes. For the last 30 years, we
Yeah.
had athletes, but we ain't had no line.
yeah. Hey, Mike, I'm getting another call. I'm gonna get back with you. Appreciate you calling in. Thank you, man. I appreciate
All
you.
right,
Big ups
Jay.
to you, man.
You guys have a good night.
All right,
All
man.
right,
Mike,
man.
nice talking with you, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to this other call. To Malik's point, and I know we back talking about football, which is cool because football is my thing.
Right.
Elgin High, believe it or not, had one of the biggest offensive lines in high school football this year
Really?
and didn't do nothing. You know why? Because a lot of them dudes was cream puffs because they was not in the gym. They wasn't in the weight room getting strong, man. That's what I'm saying. Like the Elgin High School head
You work
football
there,
coach.
so you know.
Elgin High School head football
Okay.
coach Mason played college ball.
Okay.
And let me go back to I'm going to go back because they get pissed off when I talk about this, and it's cool. The facilities, for one, Elgin High School weight room facility is the same as it was in 1965. They have a whole wrestling mat room where they should knock the walls down and put up weightlifting equipment. You know what I'm saying? Pennington, the athletic director at Elgin High School, decided to take the weights out, free weights and stuff like that, where these boys can actually, get strong and put CrossFit material up in there, man. They have 100 bicycles at Elgin High School.
For what? What are we doing?
So you're talking about producing individuals?
Right.
These individuals ain't getting strong? No, they're not getting strong. Sometimes you need machines. There is no machines. Everybody ain't, just pop. Man, you need some type of machines, man. There is none. So now you got these boys. They can't compete because other schools got better facilities and these boys are a lot stronger.
Right.
Lee Jackson, his son is at Elgin High School.
The big kid.
That boy is gotta be 6'3", 6'4", 250.
50.
He should be out there dog walking.
Correct.
I don't know his ethic.
Right.
But if I can say if I had that size with my ethic, he'd be playing NFL ball. One of the biggest, Elijah Bonds was one of the biggest kids that even come through Elgin High School. You ever seen how big this boy is now to this day? Elijah gotta be 6'5", 6'6", legit.
No, I never met that kid.
250, 260 pounds. You don't let nothing like that not walk out of that school with a D1 scholarship.
Correct.
You heard of his brother. His brother set all the records. Xavier. Okay. And he was a 180. But you don't let nothing, you have these individuals who you can invest in. They don't invest in these individuals, man. Yeah, I'm looking at Malik when Malik said there's always big kids to be found, but good football kids are a problem to find at Elgin. You see, and okay, Malik, think about. I think that's what Mike was just talking about, because you have now the Northwest Tide.
Correct. Elgin Steelers.
Your Elgin Steelers. They play ball, but then what happens when these kids get on the junior, what is it, the
They don't have no
junior
juniors.
midgets?
They don't even got that. They're
13,
just,
14 year
Yeah, right. You talking about the 13, 14 year old division, right?
That's because these kids Antoine said he like 6'8". You talking about Xavier brother, right? What I just named Elijah Bonds. Like that dude was huge, man. Playing tight end, bro. And they did not develop this dude. He should have walked out of Elgin High School
D1
all day long.
All day.
But they didn't give a damn because they're not putting any effort into this program, bro. Furthermore, by the time these kids get into high school, man, dude, they out here smoking weed and drinking alcohol more than adults, bro.
Right.
And don't want to go to school.
And they all burnt
So
up.
how do we it's hard, it's disheartening, man. Because they don't have
But what do you think we could do as a town to make these players better? What can we do to make these players more successful?
Bro, bro, let me tell you something.
I'm curious. I mean, because
it's exciting.
I thought going out there helping out would be something too, but then
I don't know.
It's
I don't
different.
know. It's different because we have to find a way to love and hug and keep these kids. And you know what? You know what it is? They need some of y'all to be in a high school level coaching.
Right. Instead of coaching Pop Warner.
That's what it is, man. They need somebody that these kids really respect and that can get across to them, and to have them really focusing up at these levels. Because if you're eligible to play football, that means you're passing your classes.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
The battle halfway done.
The battle is halfway done, bro. And that's the formula. We keep them eligible to play sports, because if you're eligible to play sports, you're passing your classes.
Right.
That's it. And I don't understand how Elgin, the city of Elgin, and I'm only speaking for the city of Elgin.
And I agree with you on that, but I just think the geographic of the city has changed too. The type of people that live in the town has changed. And I think that has a major influence on what
Bobby,
it is.
Bobby, this is the conversation that's been going on for weeks. These people that we're talking about,
Yeah.
these parents that we're talking about,
Okay.
they're minding your peers.
Okay. You're right.
So how the hell do you let your kid off the hook and let them be a hooligan and let them drown? How?
Man, I don't want to say it, man, but it's start with the parent.
Man, I'm finna cuss, man. I promise to God, man, I'm finna cuss, man.
You don't gotta do it.
It really pisses me off, bro, because I work in education and I'm seeing kids just fall out of school daily. Not even playing sports, bro. But
They just don't
have
go to school no more. They don't give a fuck.
Nothing. And these are kids that you and we grew up with their parents.
Right.
You kidding me? What?
Nah, man.
The heck is wrong? What the heck is wrong?
It's a disconnect. It's I don't know. I can't even put my head on it.
What the heck is wrong? What the heck is wrong? Your kids is going around school talking about F this teacher, F I'm not doing this. Are you kidding me? Man,
He talking about
damn football, but the education and the upbringing of our youth, you and I came through a struggle. We started from the bottom, my guy.
Yes, we did.
You understand what I'm saying? We didn't have a pot to piss in and not a person to show us a better way.
Right.
That's why I asked you, how did you not get involved with gangs?
Man, you gotta stay straight minded, man.
But these mugs, bro,
They're not. They're weak. A lot of these kids nowadays are weak, scary individuals, and raised by how their parents raised them soft.
Yeah.
Soft is the best word I could say.
Oh man, I got two. Hey man, two of the fastest and good dudes I know, man. Malik and James Dunn, Malik Dunn and James Jamal Cook. What up, fellas, man?
Speed right there.
Oh my gosh,
if
man!
You said speed kills.
Man.
Both of them guys.
Them two guys right there, man. But most of all, man, like I said, man, our youth, and I know we kind of like taking a spin, and I think my show was leaning more towards trying to figure out this hole that our kids are getting into. We're losing them.
Man, honestly, it started with the parents. And I know it's sad to say, but I mean, the kids already learned it from somebody. You get what I'm saying? You treat your kid a certain way, and your kid develop and act like that way. It ain't like they just getting it from nobody. They getting it from their mom and daddy. I mean, that's where it started.
Come on, man. And I've been seeing
people got to be tough for parents.
I've been seeing some of the
brothers. A lot
brothers,
of these parents
man,
out here trying to be friends with their kids, and it's working out in a bad way.
Nah, man, y'all gotta leave that alone, man. Let your kids go play with their cousins or something. You feel me? Some other little kids from the football team, something family. We have a crisis going on with our kids beginning in 7th grade, and they're not even making it to their senior year in high school, and that's a problem.
I agree.
Because we're investing. You're starting out. What age group do you coach?
I'm coaching right now. I'm coaching 6 and 7 year olds.
You coaching 6 and 7 year olds. You got them as babies.
Right. So I'm just teaching them the fundamentals of the game.
You're teaching them but you're not even teaching them the fundamentals of the game. You're teaching them the fundamentals of life.
Correct.
Because life has 4 quarters. If you think about it, you have 4 quarters in life.
Okay.
And throughout this game, you gotta manage on how to win. You know what I'm saying? And when your back is up against the wall, you gotta figure out your strategy on how to come out of that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We all have a purpose. We gotta be in tune with trying to figure out what that purpose is. The Most High created everybody different to serve a purpose.
Right.
And we got to tune in and tap into what that purpose is. And our kids don't want to, by the time they get into 6th,
Man,
7th
they don't want to do
grade,
that no more,
they
man.
don't want to do nothing no
They don't
more.
even want to go outside and play.
But that coaching that they need is gone. But they have it in them. Somehow they're influenced.
So what do you recommend coaching? I mean, is it a certain group of players that you want to come in? Is it some elders? Is it some young people? Some outside guys? Well, I mean, I don't know the solution. I'm asking you.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out myself because I can't even sit up here and say, bro, we losing these shorties to gangs. We losing these mugs to drugs and alcohol.
Before they're 16.
Before they 16, these bugs is like 13, 14, bro.
Right.
Tearing their bodies up, man. Drinking and drugging. Vaping. Cards. Tearing their bodies up, man. And making them not even want to play sports.
Right.
At least, come on, man. Like, come on, y'all, man. I mean, it's an all-out cry, man, for the youth because you putting in work when they're babies.
Right.
Then you have who was the 13U, 14U coach?
For the Tide, I want to say.
Was that Reggie?
Reggie Richardson?
Then you have Reggie Richardson. And then once they leave Reggie Richardson and they go into high school,
Which they're going to split into 2 high schools.
they fade to black. In one summer, they fade to freaking black. How? I mean, is the world that tough where it just really just grab them, and you as a parent you can't. You have a daughter that's in high school, and I'm pretty sure she has a lot of influences,
Okay.
but she keeps her focus. You see that squad that's out there was in high school, bro?
Yep.
They just went downstate for dance, right? They've always been going downstate for dance. They keep this team in tune
All year round.
all year round.
Is it like I said? It's a standard that you set, something that you look up to. So the next class that they come in before, they want to be better than that class. Then
Right.
the class after that want to be better than that class, and it's a trickle down effect. Or this team might have went downstate, or the other team didn't go downstate. You trying to get your team to make it to that level. Mm-hmm. So, in like I don't know if I was talking to my daughter or something like that. She was like, athletes go to South Elgin to play ball and win.
Right.
So that's what they like. If you'll get whether you go to Larson or Ellis or Kimball, and you make your way somehow to go to South Elgin, you come there to play sports. You come there to win.
That's deep,
And
man.
that same mentality is not an Elgin and Larkin.
That's
and I
deep,
know
bro.
that for a fact.
You said-
and that's coming from the kids. That's coming from the kids.
That if you want to play sports
Yeah.
and ball out,
Man,
you go to South
seen the
Elgin.
girl hooping at the rec the other day. I think she went to Larson, I want to say. Mm-hmm. And she said she went to Larson, but the first thing she said, I was like, what are you hooping at next year? Oh, I'm going to South Elgin.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did.
She played ball at Larson. you
At
said?
Larson. And she had a little jump.
Little Spanish chick,
I think she was black and white. She looks Knicks.
tall.
Tall.
She can hoop. I
I
seen.
don't know her name, but she was up there putting.
Yeah,
on
I was
Sunday
trying to figure
morning
out who daughter
doing
that
work.
was.
She was up there with her daddy. She was doing work.
She gets it in, bro.
Yeah.
I end up going to Larson was playing Kimball,
Okay.
and on the 7th grade level was a little Hispanic girl, man. She was able to use both hands, bro. Like she was nice with it. But back to what you were saying, man, that's kind of deep with what the kids saying. Hey, man, if you want to play ball and succeed, you go to South Elgin.
No,
So-
that's it. You go to South. That's
You
it.
go to South Elgin.
So, and if you want to hoop, you go to Larkin. So the kids gonna find their way to the school they need to go to. But if you in Elgin, you want to hoop, Elgin High, you look at their basketball team. Come on, man. We ain't even got to talk about that. So if it's a team, if you hooping in Elgin, you at least going to Larkin, and that don't even mean that your team is good. But you ain't going to Elgin.
Last time I checked, man, they said Larkin had 7 brothers sitting on the bench because they was academically ineligible.
Ineligible, bro. Man, I see it all the time. Week after
Academically
week.
ineligible, bro. 7 guys academically ineligible.
Yes, sir.
Bobby, I work in the school system, man. Do you know how hard it is to fail a class, man? Nowadays, bro.
Where they teach you half the class and you do your homework the other half of the class?
No. You just got to do a summative and you will pass the class. So when you fail in high school, that means you're doing absolutely nothing.
That's crazy to me. It's crazy to me.
It's like impossible to fail high school, bro, because you only have to do a summative.
Right.
Straight up. And
So you telling me these kids don't even got to pass the test?
And the teacher probably walk them through the test.
Wow.
But because they're that freaking high that they can't even they can't even focus up to even read the damn test. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand exactly what you're saying.
You're high and drunk in school.
In the morning?
In the morning. For what?
Man, just to be buzzed. They must have heard it in the rap video or something. You hear me?
Come on, man. Mugs is lost, man. And their parents is lost right along with them. Your kids up here high as hell and drunk as hell at 7 o'clock in the morning.
But shit, who you think they got it from, though? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You don't learn them habits from nothing, man. You learn what you see at the crib, man.
That's sick. That's sick. And like I said, man, lately, man, that's kind of like, you know, what we've been talking about on the show is because, man, it's crazy. I got a lady coming on the show next week, man. We're going to talk about getting kids college scholarships and whatnot with Brittany Walker. But I got another lady that's coming on, and she works with the Elgin Housing Authority, and she's going to be talking about individuals that dropped out of high school, how they can get into construction and earn money.
Oh, that's dope.
You know,
that's
you
dope.
understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It's to that point. It's to that
like,
point,
I'm gonna give you
bro.
a career. Like, here, come do this.
I'm gonna give you
if
a
you ain't
career.
gonna do that, like, come on.
Yeah, just
that's all
come.
you gotta do. Come show up.
That's it.
Right.
Bobby, that's terrible. That's terrible. And Muggs ain't have to go through what you and I went through.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And they're not, it ain't a gang issue. It ain't even selling dope. They just lack motivation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But do you think that's all kids in general? 'Cause I think a lot of kids nowadays they're just bum, or technology at their fingertips, so that's how they act. I mean, and my kids included. Like, I'm not saying nobody's better than others. I just think with technology and everything away, it take away a lot of the ambition that kids used to have back in the day.
That is true, and I can tell you that for my job, I go far as Algonquin Road 25 North to Batavia. No, Army Trail Road 25 South. You seen some of them houses on 25 on Army Trail Road? Bro, it's mansions. I mean mega mansions, houses big as schools over there.
Right.
So it doesn't matter the economical status, doesn't matter the demographics. These individuals just don't want it. For whatever reason or another, man. But you can go to there is still a little success at some schools versus other schools.
Right.
And I'm only speaking for the city of Elgin. And when I walk into Elgin High School and it looked like a scene from Lean on Me, I got an issue, bro.
It's not like that.
Oh, it's like that.
It's not like that at
Oh,
all.
it's like that.
Wow.
It's like that. These mugs is moonlighting, holding hands in the hall, doing laps downstairs, ain't going to class, chilling out in the stairwell.
Whenever they want.
Whenever they want, bro. You know, when they when you tell the kid, okay, you done messed up and now you got ISI, the kid will tell you, I'm not going there. I'm not going. And they'll fight you, bro. So what are you left with? And you go call their parent tell you, I'm not dealing with my kid. My kid is at school. You deal with them. And these are people that's mine and your age, our peers.
Wow.
This is the truth. That's why I see some of these parents that be on Facebook, man, doing and showing their ass and all this other stuff, bro.
You got the baddest kids in school.
And your kid is a hooligan.
Never. You got to represent me in a better way than that. You feel me?
I'm telling you, man. It's bananas, bro. It's bananas, straight bananas. And you try to motivate them. You try to say, hey, come play some sports. Nah, man, the team suck. Well, if you play, they can be that somewhat better.
You can make that difference.
You can make it.
One player.
Make a difference.
That's it.
I don't know, y'all. It's crazy, man. But you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, man. But Bobby, I appreciate you very much, man, for stopping by, man.
No,
and,
man,
you know,
thanks for having me, man.
Coming on to
Talking
the show.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Like I said, man, I always seen you as a brother. You know what I mean?
I always looked up to you and Shayla,
Straight
man.
up, man. And it's been a blessing, man. You one of the more positive dudes that I know. I would never have an issue hanging around you. I know if I'm around you, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I would like to challenge you in bowling again, though, man.
Man, come on, man. You know, that's my Friday light special.
You still bowl on Friday
nights, man. Elgin Lanes every Friday, man. You want to see me? Come fuck with me on the bowling alley.
Oh man, yeah, man. I remember one day, man. Before
You talking
we
about
go,
went out to St. Charles and I fucked you up?
Nah, bro. I had the house ball and I was smoking y'all.
Man, stop it, man.
Hey, listen, bro. I think I might have rolled a turkey, man.
Yeah, turkey. That don't mean you won.
No, y'all cheated me, bro. I had won. I won a few bucks off of you and Colin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was
real
you.
life.
This is real life, bro.
Oh, okay.
But this is what I
Yeah,
found
man,
out.
you know, all we gotta do, we can circle that back. You feel me?
We did circle it back because I was big head. I'm like, all right, I got this. I got this. You know what I'm saying? Till we came back the next week, man. And I got the house ball. I'm wiping it down, man. I'm not doing good. And you and Colin, y'all sharing the same ball. And y'all just dropping this mug. And I mean, it's doing crazy curves. And by the ninth frame, I said, man, let me see that ball, bro. The whole time, y'all got a special ball, and this mug
is diving into the thing. Go, huh?
Easy.
Wow. Bring your ass here. Yeah.
Man, meanwhile, I down there threw my shoulder out trying to, you know what I'm saying, get the spin action on the ball. But I did not know, bro, like if you buy a custom ball that you don't really have to do much.
Nah, man, they put the weights at the back end of the ball. So you throw it this
Hey,
way, it's going to come back this way. You feel
Y'all
me?
hustled me. I lost my money that week.
Yeah, man, appreciate it, man. Chicken wings and beer on you. I'll take it.
Yeah, man, once again, man, appreciate you, Bob, man, for coming through,
appreciate
man.
you, man, for having me, man.
It's all love, man. Yes, sir,
Yes,
man.
sir. Wrap that up,
Hey, that's
man.
true brotherhood, east side of Elgin, west side of Elgin, man. You know what I'm saying? Get you some good friends, man.
Hey, man, anybody need their house moved or delivered, man, hit up City Miles Truck.
What they telling? Yeah,
City
plug
Miles
yourself,
Trucker,
man.
man. Hit me up 224-558-8741. Anything you need to get moved or delivered, man. Hit my line, inbox, whatever you got to do.
Straight like that, man. Appreciate y'all, man. To then, peace and blessings, man.
Holla.
I told that bitch she probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life.
Let me get to this food that look fire. I've been wanting to eat for 2 hours.
Don't know a nigga like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. County jail fade, you can pull my file yourself. Spot race.